guys, I ended up taking the keyboard tray off. It just wouldn't fit. I couldn't set it down on top without doing a lot of dicking around with it, so it's just easy to take it off. It only had 4 short Phillips screws in it. They were pretty easy to get rid of, so I took it off. I may put it on the other piece. I'm not sure yet. We'll see once I stick it together. What will probably happen is the way that this top goes on and the other piece goes on is that the keyboard, if I did put it on in the center, it would overlap. Sorry about that, guys. It would overlap on the one side would be on one piece of the top and the other would be on the other side, but that won't matter. But one thing I did realize, I took apart, is that a lot of times stuff like this gets broken up and thrown away when people are done using it, and it gets thrown in the garbage, and nobody really considers the sliders on these keyboards, the keyboard trays. These are actually some pretty good sliders. They're pretty smooth, and these are made somewhere in a factory and then they're mass produced. For me to try to make something like this from scratch, I probably would never get that kind of precision, and it wouldn't work that well. So I ended up putting a piece of wood in and then making wooden sliders or some stupid thing. It wouldn't have any ball bearings or whatever. It just wouldn't be as nice as this. So I think I'm gonna at least keep the sliders if nothing else, and maybe even a little piece of wood I'll tuck aside somewhere. It could be a shelf on the wall or something. Who knows, right? A lot of times we throw things away, don't give it a second thought, when really we should be a little conservative, because a lot of stuff that we throw out we can reuse and make something useful out of it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to reuse her as much as possible. I'm going to keep these sliders. I'm going to leave them on the keyboard tray for now until I decide whether or not, or on the keyboard tray, until I decide whether or not I want to put the keyboard on this desk, keyboard tray on this desk. And even if I don't, I might just store the keyboard tray with the sliders on it someplace for future if I need it. I want it for whatever. I either have the sliders or I have both the sliders and the tray. So anywhere it's possible, if you got something like this, you're going to toss it. I mean, we go through life throwing lots of things away, never giving it much thought at the fact that it could be useful somewhere. But at some point in your life, you've got to realize, let's cut down on some of the pollution, and let's reuse and save on some materials. So that's what I'm going to do.